Hey y'all, I'm finally back and we are doing this gold freestyle. It came out so cute. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. So yes, I'm back, but of course I choose to do another video in a voiceover when I am so sick, y'all. When I say I am so sick, like, oh my God, this is like, I think my third time getting sick this year. I don't know what it is or like what's going on. I do not get sick this often, so it's just been throwing me for a loop. And y'all, I've been gone because I have just been going through life. Like, life has just been lifing, and I have been depressed, and I just did not, like, I didn't have the energy to even like do a voiceover or anything like that. So this year really whooped my ass, y'all. Like, for real, this year put me through everything. So I had to get my mind right and take a little break from doing voiceovers. I was obviously still doing nails, so I couldn't let the content go to waste. So I definitely posted my videos, but I don't know, I just didn't I really just wasn't in the mood to talk or anything. So I don't know. And you could, like, I feel like if I did a voiceover, you would probably hear it in my voice that I wasn't like in my right state of mind. So I was just like, let me take this break and this breather and get myself together, but I'm gonna still post some content because it was there and I did it, and I was still taking clients, obviously. So that's what that was. But yeah, I caught a cold from my son. My son got a cold, but honestly, like, everybody around my way has a cold. Like, everybody on Facebook is sick. So it's not just me. It's like something going around. Like, I don't know what it is. And you know, I live in Virginia, so the weather is just crazy. Like, literally in October, coming into December, no, in November. It was November, y'all, and we had 70-degree weather. Like this is Florida or something. I'm just like, what in the world? And then the next day was like 40 something degrees. So it just sets you up for a cold, y'all, honestly. So if I'm sounding congested, that is why. I really am. My cough is out of this world. I'm gonna try not to cough on my voiceover, so you might hear some sudden pauses, and that's gonna be probably me coughing in the background. But yeah, so getting into the nails. I actually just posted a reel on my Instagram, and it was so funny because I posted a reel basically saying, like, this client came to me knowing that I was sick, but she didn't really want to go anywhere else. But this is her first time actually coming to me, so you might have got a different idea from the reel that it was a loyal client, but no, this was her first time coming to me. This is actually my realtor. She actually sold me the house that I'm in 3 years ago. So yeah, this is my first time ever doing her nails, and they came out super pretty. I did this set. I'll post it above right here, and she's seen it on my Facebook, and she was like, I want something like that. So obviously I wasn't gonna copy my exact hand of what I did, and I did switch it up a little bit and add this detailed nail right here, which I thought was super cute. I found it on Pinterest. I don't know who did it. I just scrolled and found it, so I don't really remember like the name or if I even saw a name, honestly, but I did remember the design of the nail. And we're just gonna make like a gold outline, like a gold flake outline of the nail, and then we're gonna cap it with some clear. What I'm doing to adhere it is I'm placing down just a little bit of monomer, and then I'm just going ahead and sticking the flakes to it. So I'm not using glue or anything. I feel like you could, but I didn't do it that way. So I am just going ahead and placing all the flakes and making the outline how I want it to be. You can make it as thick as you want or as thin as you want to. It is a little time consuming, but it's really pretty. Like, you can do all the nails this way, and the set is going to be super pretty. Really nice, elegant set. And if somebody is looking for gold and something simple, this would be definitely like a really good add-on to do, because it is an encapsulation. So yeah, these came out super cute. So I'm just going ahead and working around the edges of the nail and placing the gold flakes wherever I want them to be. I got these gold flakes on Amazon. They are listed in my Amazon storefront. The pink that you see right here is Perfect Nude by Valentino. Well, the Beauty Pure. That's what they go by now. And I do have a code for Valentino. It is N2H. Like pretty much the rest of my codes, mostly all my codes now, like anything recent that I've gotten is N2H. So, but everything is listed in my description box. If you are looking for any other codes that I have a code for the Beauty Pure, which is Valentino, 876 Nails, X Sulfrier, I think that's how you pronounce it. I have a code for them. She is on Instagram. It is I think a UK brand. And I also have a code for Cairo's Nail Supply. A few other things. As far as polish, I have a code for Nail Reserve and Madame Glam. Few other, I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but like I said, everything is listed in my description box below if you are looking for any codes that I do have. So I know a lot of people like to cap their nails. Capping is when you are placing a clear acrylic over top of anything that you are encapsulating, or any nail artwork if you're doing it that way. But I go ahead and cap my nails as I go. It's just a quicker process for me versus waiting to cap the nails. I don't know, it makes it seem quicker to me. It probably isn't, but in my head it's a quicker way than doing all the nails first and then going back and capping. So I just cap as I go, and that is what you see me doing right here. I'm making sure that the entire nail, even the tip of the nail, is encapsulated because I don't want there to be a separation of the clear acrylic and the perfect nude acrylic that I'm using. So that is what I'm doing right there, and I'm just filling in any gaps that I see around the cuticle area. And I do make them a little thick, but you will see me debulk the nails when I get to filing. So anything that I encapsulate, I don't try to make them thick, but they just always come out thick when I encapsulate. So it's just something that I have to work on. I don't do a lot of encapsulation. You rarely will see that on my channel. So I honestly try to avoid encapsulating nails, just because if they are a returning client, they're not going to be able to get a fill, and a lot of my clients want to get fills. That is more convenient and affordable for them instead of getting a new set each time they come. So I try to do mostly artwork on top of the nail, but for this design we had to do encapsulation or it just wouldn't have been as pretty. So that's what we did, and we were working with glitter acrylic powder, so obviously that's a must. You have to encapsulate that as well. This is the only nail that I did not have to put clear on. However, I went ahead and put clear on it just because, I don't know, I honestly just did it just because I put clear on the other ones. So I typically do not encapsulate or add clear to my nude nails. I feel like it's usually strong enough to last and hold up. Honestly, I only put clear over top of like colored acrylics, because obviously colored acrylics are more pigmented and they will break easier, just because clear is the strongest acrylic that you will find and be able to use on the nails. So the more pigment that is added, the weaker the acrylic is going to be. So that is why you see a lot of people adding clear to nails just for extra strength. And I honestly have not used this acrylic that much. I don't remember the last time I even used Perfect Nude, but as I was using it, I was like, oh, like I've been needing this color. Like, I don't know why I haven't been using it. And I think 876 actually has a color similar to this. I would have to go double check. I think she has a one that I think is called Coverage Nude or Cover Nude or something like that. but I don't know if it has like a pink undertone. So I would have to go double check to see if this is like, if that would be like close to a dupe for this one or something similar, because it would be a little more affordable for you guys if you don't want to go out and get a V Beauty Pure or Valentino, because they are a little more on the pricey side. But I think this color is really, really worth it. And I honestly love working with their acrylics now that I've gotten used to them. They are a little faster setting, so I would not recommend them to, if you are like really beginning, like you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend them. But if you are, you know, kind of intermediate and you're practicing on trying to get your time down, or you want to start working with a little faster setting acrylics, definitely try Valentino or V Beauty Pure. Try Chisel if you can find Chisel in your area at a local nail supply store. Chisel is a fast drying acrylic, but I love it, honestly. This set in total took me 3 hours. Now I know that sounds like a long time to y'all, but honestly I usually take 4 hours on sets like this. Like encapsulation and 3D flowers usually take me 4 hours no matter the length. So getting it done, I think it was like 2 hours and 50 minutes that it took for me to do this. That was really short for me. A lot of the time was spent filing, though, I will say that. And I did do an extensive prep on her that I did not show just because I didn't want to make the video too long. But I had plenty of videos where I show prep on people's nails. So if you want to go check that out, just go check out a few of my videos back and you'll probably see how I do my prep. But yeah, these came out like so pretty, y'all. She said that she wanted something like the set that I did, but she wanted it to be, you know, just classy and elegant. So I did go ahead and make them more on the simple side, but I still wanted it to be like drama. And then I did go ahead and do a white 3D flower on the middle finger, which y'all will see at the end, and they came out so pretty. I was so proud of myself because y'all, I flew. Like when I say I flew through those 3D flowers, like I went so fast, and I was like, dang, like I really don't do 3D flowers, but I know I went fast because of the brush that I was using. And I actually got that brush out of a kit from, I think I got it from like Temu or something. Like it was like a pack of 5 cheap brushes, but for some reason that one, it doesn't mess up when I use it with acrylic, and it just keeps its shape, and it's very pointy. So definitely gonna have to invest in another one just in case I lose that one or mess it up. But that 3D brush, or that's what I call them if I do use it for 3D acrylic, or 3D flowers, that brush is like bomb, and it came out so cute. So this one right here, this polish or this acrylic is 24K by Not Polish. Now I did see somebody in my comments on my other video that was the gold set that I did on myself say that it looks like 24K, but it's not. And honestly, it just might be like a fake one because I got it from my local nail supply store. And so I've never bought 24K from the actual Not Polished website. So she said that the 24K from the Not Polished website doesn't have glitter chunks in it. I think she's talking about like the big gold glitter flakes that it has in it. So I'm not really sure. If y'all can comment down below and let me know if this is like a fake one or not. I don't know, but the acrylic honestly works fine. So whatever they did to this acrylic and whatever they do to their other Not Polished acrylic powders that I've gotten from them, they definitely make it seem like it's Not Polished acrylic powders because they work just the same. But I don't know, somebody mentioned that in my other video when I was using this acrylic powder, saying that from glance it did look like 24K, but 24K doesn't have gold or big chunks of gold flakes, I think they said. I don't know, y'all. Regardless, this is what I'm using. Y'all can go on the website, and if you want the real 24K, I'm sure it looks similar to this if they were trying to dupe it. So yeah, but that's what I'm using, and I am capping it with Mia's Secret clear acrylic powder. That is what I find to be my favorite clear acrylic powder, honestly, just for how it sets. I've used tons of clear acrylic, and I know everybody has their own preference on clear acrylic powder, but this is the most convenient for me. It comes super, super fast. Like, I get it really, really quickly, and I just like the way it sets. Like, I like the way it sets, and I don't have any issues with it as far as, like, I've had clear acrylics that don't dry the way I want them to, and they have like this soft, almost like gummy layer to it when I go to file, even when it's supposed to be dry. I don't remember which ones have that layer to it. I think it was like Model 1s. Model 1s, I know for sure their clear acrylic is really clear. However, I don't like how it dries. Like, it's something about it's drying, like how it is after it dries, and I hated it. So I just went back to Me a Secret, and that's what works for me. This part is sped up, but I am going to slow it down on the next finger, I think, or the middle finger. I can't remember which one, but I am just going ahead and I'm taking my 5-in-1 bit. When I'm going around the cuticle area, I have my speed on about 9 to 10,000 RPMs. I don't go too fast. It also depends on your drill speed, because some people's drill 9,000 RPMs is not the same as somebody else's drill 9,000 RPMs. So you just have to know your drill and know how fast it goes or how slow it goes. I feel like mine goes a little slower. Like, when I have it on 5, I feel like it goes a little slower than normal. So sometimes when I'm doing like prep, I will bump it up to 6 or 7. It just really depends. But yeah, when I'm going over top of the nail like this, I have my speed usually on about like 18, maybe like 15, anywhere from 15 to 20,000 RPMs. I have my speed on when I am debulking or just smoothing out the nail. And this is a safety bit. I don't use drill bits that do not have a safety bit on my clients. I do on myself, but not on my clients. I don't want to have any mistakes, and I honestly just do not see the point. Like, I've been over this over and over again. I don't see the point of not using a safety bit, because the safety bit works just as well as ones that do not have the safety on it. So yeah, I never understood why you wouldn't use a safety bit, just to be sure. I don't know, people want to show their skills off, I guess, but I ain't taking no chances, baby. I ain't taking no chances. So are y'all ready for Christmas? I am so ready for Christmas, and I have to like kind of whisper this because my son might be listening outside of the door, but I ordered him matter of fact, I can't even say that because sometimes he'll watch my videos on YouTube, so I feel like he's listening to me right now. But anyway, I got some that is so funny. I got all my Christmas presents out the way, got his Christmas presents out the way, and yeah, I'm super excited for him to open his gifts. My wife bought him like a really dope Christmas present. And yes, y'all, if y'all are wondering what I was depressed about, it was me and her. Like, I've been going through it. We've been, like, y'all know, I had a whole video, like, talking about I'm getting divorced and this and that. Child, we are not getting divorced. I'm not going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. We're toxic. Like, oh my God. Didn't I say I wasn't going to cough in the video? Here I go coughing in the video. But y'all, I'm so sick. Like, I am so sick. But I did want to say hey to you guys. And I don't sound like this because I'm sad or anything. I'm just really sick, you guys. Like, as you can hear, I can barely catch my breath while trying to do this voiceover, but I wanted to talk to y'all and see how everybody was doing. I know I talked to y'all in the comments and stuff, and a lot of y'all follow me on Instagram, and I talk to y'all there and all my videos and stuff. And yeah, so I am back doing voiceovers. We've been in a decent space. Like, we had a huge falling out, and it's just been like, honestly, this whole year we just have not been good. So we're just now getting back to being okay. And she's actually out to sea right now. So yeah, we're kind of distant, but it's not a bad distance anymore. So working through that, and y'all know I'm so transparent. Like, I honestly, I know a lot of people are like against talking about their business or just being super secretive with their life, and I get it. Like, I definitely get that. But I've just never been that person. Like, I've never been that person. I'm very transparent. Like, I might go ghost and not talk to y'all right away about it, but eventually I'm gonna tell y'all what's up. Like, what's up with me. Just because I don't know. I've always been like that. Like, I just always told my business. I never cared. I never have a thing where I care about what people think of me. And I always feel like it's probably something other people can relate to anyway. So why not share our thoughts with each other about like what we're going through? And sometimes I feel like it's therapeutic for other people. Like, I know when I hear other people talk about stuff that I can relate to, I'm like, dang, like, you know, I'm not the only person in the world going through this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, every relationship goes through its ups and downs. We just had some super, super downs, and I'm so glad that we're finally getting through that, and she's not acting like a Looney Tune, and I'm not acting like a Looney Tune anymore. As of right now, anyway. Hopefully we don't revert back, but yeah, that's just really honestly in a nutshell what's been going on with me. Obviously it was stress from other stuff in my life too. Like, my Nana passed this year, like going through all that, and I'm still sad about that. Like, I feel like I'm still grieving my Nana's loss, just because like that was my dog. Like, my Nana feels like a mother to me. Like, that's how close I was with my Nana. Like, I always went to her before my mom, if that makes sense. So that was really hard on me this year. My relationship was super hard. Like, my car is messed up. Thank God for my son's dad, because he has just been coming through for me for real. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But you know, they say when it rains, it pours. And when it pours, there's something good coming after the rain. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I'm still grateful for everything I have, and I'm super blessed to have everything that I do have, even though sometimes you feel like it's not much. You have more than other people. So I'm thankful, and I'm not complaining, and I feel like everything happens for a reason in life. And yeah, just rolling with the punches at this point, you guys, like taking it day by day. But 2023 can really kiss my ass, and it can go away, because it's been like a horrible year for me. And it's so crazy because I don't really see people say like, oh, 2022 was a horrible year, 2021 was a horrible year. This year, like, I've seen so many posts about 2023 just being like a horrible year for people. And like, people have just been going through it, or a lot of stuff has just been happening this year. So I don't know what was in the air. I don't know what was going on with us, but y'all, we're going to make 2024 a great year. We're going to speak that into the atmosphere, and we're going to manifest that, y'all, because I cannot have another year like I did this year. I just can't. Like, I won't. I refuse. So yeah, anyway, just want to touch on that because I know y'all were wondering, and I definitely always talk to y'all. Y'all are like my little family, and yeah, so that's what that is. But we are pretty much done with nails. I didn't talk through the whole set, y'all, but y'all don't care. So I'm going ahead and taking a buffer. I've already filed. I didn't have to do too much filing. It was debulking, but as far as like the shape, I kind of kept the shape. And yeah, I just use the same bit, my 501 bit, to debulk. It is a medium grit, I believe, not a coarse. I did go ahead and wipe the nails off after she washed her nails, or washed her hands. I wiped the nails off with some alcohol just to get all the oil off, because I do give my clients a scrub. The scrubs, the little scrub cubes that Valentino sent me, I do give those to my clients so they can go wash their hands with it, so that their hands can be super, super soft and really moisturized, and they love them. Like, every single person who has used those scrubs has complimented them like, ooh, like those feel really good. So I'm definitely ordering some more when I run out. I have to. Hopefully they don't stop selling them. I'm really hoping that other people are buying them so that they'll keep them in stock. Or maybe I just might look for some other ones from a different brand or something. I don't know, but I love them. And I am sorry about the angle. I feel like I should have had it in this angle the entire time that I was doing this set. So I do apologize, and I'm just going to keep my camera overhead from now on, I think, because I think this was the perfect angle for these nails. And I do wish that I had the entire video from this point of view, but it's okay. And I am going ahead and just showing you guys how I do my 3D flowers. I did add a tiny, like literally a tiny bit of acetone in my monomer. And this is sped up a little bit. I think I just have it on like 1.5 instead of the normal. So it's sped up like 0.5 for the speed. So really not too sped up. This is really about how fast I was moving. Let me see. What is the speed? Okay, I definitely lied. The speed is on 2.0, so it's going 2 times the speed of what I usually go. So it is sped up. But yeah, either way, y'all can still see what I was doing, and that bead was too big. I went back to get a smaller bead. You have to make sure that your beads are about the same size. You do want to lay it down a little wet, but not too wet that it's going to be, you know, overflowing everywhere. Acetone will help with this tremendously. And like, I don't know, I really don't know how to explain doing, I feel like 3D flowers, you need to take a class for 3D flowers, or you really have to study what people are doing, and you have to have the correct brush. Like, I can't wait to start teaching you guys. Like, I really can't, because this is going to be one of those sections, a part of my teaching that I'm just going to be super anxious to do, because it took me a while to really get my 3D flowers down packed, and I don't know what it was, but once you get it, you have it. It's one of those things where once you get it, it's down packed. Like, you're not going to mess it up anymore. You might have little hiccups here and there, but honestly, once you get down what brush you need, how big your beads need to be, how wet or dry your beads need to be. Like I said, adding acetone to your monomer for 3D flowers helps a lot, but do not overdo it, because then the flowers will dry entirely too fast, and you won't be able to mold them into the shape that you want them to be. And you do always want to, something that I messed up on when I first started doing 3D flowers was, you see where the indentation in the flower is, and you can see like the pink of the base of the nail peeking through. I used to not have any peeking through, and that was one of the things that I used to mess up on. Like, my flowers would be completely white, and I wouldn't have any, my indentation wouldn't be deep enough. So I hope that makes sense, but those are just some tips for 3D flowers. And then I'm just going ahead and put some cuticle oil on her fingers just to make them nice and moisturized and pretty for the picture. And that was pretty much it, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This set came out so freaking cute to me. Like, I just love this set so much, y'all. And yeah, it was super classy, super simple, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I can't wait to talk to y'all in my next video. I hope everybody is having a good Christmas holiday. I know your kids are on break probably for 2 weeks out of school, so enjoy it. Don't let them eat all the snacks in the cabinets. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.